Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my hot sausage grilled cheese sandwiches. Now, these are basically grilled cheese sandwiches, and it also has a thin layer of Patton's hot sausage. Now, Patton's hot sausage is a locally made, locally owned, one-of-a-kind hot sausage made in Louisiana, and it's added between 2 layers of cheese and 2 layers of Texas toast. And from there, it is seared to perfection in a cast iron skillet. This recipe makes about 4 sandwiches, of course, so it should be enough to serve about 4 people. It's a different twist on a grilled cheese sandwich, New Orleans style, of course. Absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all you'll need to make your New Orleans hot sausage grilled cheese sandwiches. Let's get started with our ingredients. You'll need some bunny Texas toast, and as you can see, these slices of bread are pretty thick. You're going to need that. And along with that, you're going to need some Patton's hot sausage. Now, this is a one-of-a-kind hot sausage made in Louisiana, of course. And this is 2 pounds. Now, I normally use the patties, but they didn't have them, so I'm using the links today. Okay. And for substitutions, normally for this, there is no substitution because it's a one-of-a-kind hot sausage. But if you can find a good quality sausage that's made in a casing, let's say, for instance, like hot Italian sausage, you could use that possibility. Okay. And along with that, you're going to need some salted butter. Make sure your salted butter is at room temperature. Mayonnaise. Make sure that your mayonnaise is at room temperature as well. Some American cheese. And from there, we're going to toast our grilled cheese sandwiches in a cast iron skillet. Now, this is a 10-inch round cast iron skillet that I have here. And there we have it. All right, let's get straight to it. So here I have the hot sausage links. I'm going to carefully remove the hot sausage from the casing. And I'm adding about 1 pound and 3 ounces in weight total of the hot sausage into this medium-sized bowl. Okay, next I'm going to take 4.5 ounces in weight of the hot sausage. And I'm just going to roll this into a ball. And each one of these, all 4 of them, should weigh about 4.5 ounces in weight each. Okay, let's get started with forming our hot sausage patties. So in this large serving plate, I've lined it with a sheet of parchment paper. That's going to act as a non-stick coating for our hot sausage patties. So I'm just going to take one of the hot sausage balls and I'm just going to add it into the serving plate. And from there, I'm going to press the hot sausage patty onto the serving plate. Make sure you press it very thin. The diameter of the hot sausage patty, once done, should be about 6 to 7 inches in diameter. Okay, on the hot sausage patty, I've made some indentations. But just take a fork, or you could use a knife and just cut out the indentations. From there, you just remove the excess. And once done, each hot sausage patty should be 5 inches by 5 inches. Preheat your fire to medium heat. All right, let's get started with frying our hot sausage patties. So in this large frying pan, you can also use a cast iron skillet as well. I'm using both the frying pan and a cast iron skillet interchangeably for this recipe. I'm going to let this get hot for about 1 to 2 minutes. All right, here we have the hot sausage patty on the sheet of parchment paper. And from there, to add it into the pan, you just flip it over. And from there, you just peel off the parchment paper. Now, as the hot sausage patty cooks, it's going to shrink. Let this fry for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. All right, it's been about 4 to 6 minutes now. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Here I have a serving bowl lined with napkins. I'm going to take a spatula and remove the hot sausage patty from the frying pan and add it into the serving bowl lined with napkins. And from there, I'm going to take 2 more napkins and I'm just going to place that on top and I'm going to press that down in there. That's going to help remove most of the grease from the hot sausage patty. We don't want it to be greasy or anything like that. And from there, just peel off the napkins. All right, let's get started with our butter mayonnaise mixture. So in a small bowl, here I have 6 tablespoons of salted butter, softened and at room temperature. Just drop that in there. And to that, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of our blue plate mayonnaise. I'm going to just take the spatula and I'm just going to stir this until combined. And there we go. Our butter mayonnaise mixture is ready. Okay, here we have 8 slices of bread, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. And from here, I'm going to take a small amount of the mayonnaise butter mixture, and I'm just going to spread it on top of each slice of bread. Just on one side. We're not doing both sides. We're just doing one side at this time. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Okay, here we have our cast iron skillet seasoned and ready to go. We're going to let this get hot for about 2 minutes. And from there, I'm going to add the bread slice, the side that I put the mayonnaise butter mixture on. I'm just going to flip that over onto the skillet, just like that. Let this toast for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Turn your fire off. Okay, it's been about 30 seconds to 1 minute. And this is how our bread looks here. And from there, we're going to take the slice of toast bread and we're going to place it onto a serving plate. All right, here's our toast bread here. Now, you don't want to put the bread slices on top of each other. Make sure that they're spaced out or whatever. And let this cool for about 5 to 10 minutes. And from there, flip them over to the opposite side. All right, next, we're going to take some of our mayonnaise butter mixture and we're going to spread it onto this side of the bread. Now we're going to spread just a little bit more than what we did on the opposite side. Okay, next we're going to flip the bread back over to the opposite side. Okay, next we're going to add 1 slice of American cheese on top of each slice of bread. Okay, here we have our hot sausage patties cooked and ready to go. Now they're still fairly warm, but what I'm going to do at this time is I want to get these a little hot, so I'm going to place them into my microwave on high for about 1 to 2 minutes. And after that, they'll be ready to be added onto your grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, next we're going to add our hot sausage patties on top of each slice of bread. From there, we're going to take the bread from the opposite side, flip it over. Now they are ready to be toasted. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Okay, here we have our cast iron skillet seasoned and ready to go. You can also use a frying pan if you don't have a cast iron skillet. I'm going to let this get hot for about 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, next you're going to add your assembled grilled cheese sandwich into the skillet. Now at some point, you just take your spatula and just apply just a little pressure to kind of push the sandwich down a little bit. Let this sear for about 30 seconds to 1 minute on each side. And then from there, again, take your spatula and just press down a little bit. All right, it's been about 30 seconds to 1 minute for our grilled cheese sandwich. As you can see, that's a nice golden brown on both sides. Turn your fire off. All right, and from there, we're going to take our grilled cheese sandwich and place it onto a serving plate. Now, as a final garnish, you could take some of the butter mayonnaise mixture, and while the sandwiches are still hot, you could just spread a little bit more of that right on top as a final garnish, if you like. That's totally up to you. And after that, they are ready to be served. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, hot sausage grilled cheese sandwiches made by a New Orleans native. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. Now, I have an official website for all of my recipes, including for these delicious hot sausage grilled cheese sandwiches. Go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter under the name Charlie the Cook Andrews. Stay tuned as Charlie's Taste Test is coming up next. Can't wait. Nice time to grate and take a bite. Oh, y'all, look at that. Oh. Mmm. Woo. Y'all, I can't explain how good this is. It's cheesy, and then you have that spiciness from the hot sausage. It is spicy, of course. And that butter and that mayonnaise with that toasted outside. Man, this is grilled cheese at its finest. Absolutely delicious. So, give the recipe a try. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.